Hey, Adam at Pigpasting Computers here, and this is just a quick guide video. If you have either an AIO, so a all-in-one cooler, which has a screen, maybe someone like Thermalright or Loving Cool or ID Cooling, there's lots of different manufacturers, or if you have one of a little 3.5-inch screen or a 9.6-inch screen, and it works, but it intermittently decides to not work, and you are hearing that really annoying USB da-dung, da-dung. Well, this also works for if you've got another plug-in USB device which is also misbehaving and you're constantly hearing that da-dung, da-dung, da-dung noise. What that is Windows has effectively updated some drivers, probably part of a Windows update, and it no longer recognizes that device and it's constantly trying to install it and make it work, but it doesn't know what to do with it, and it's either a corrupted driver or it's just completely lost the plot. So the best thing to do is when you're in Windows and your screen or screens are plugged in, and mine's a great PC to show this because I actually have two screens on my personal build. Best thing to do is to go to Windows and in the search bar type in Device Manager or just Device and it'll bring up Device Manager. Once Device Manager is open, and I'll try and make this a little bit bigger for you guys. There we go. Put that there. What you want to do is you want to head down to Universal Serial Bus Controllers. And if you didn't know, that's what USB stands for. And then once you're in there, you want to see, you're looking for these USB composite devices. Now, the annoying thing about Windows is it doesn't tell you what they are. It doesn't tell you if it's your mouse, your keyboard, a USB LED device, or whatever. But it's effectively one of these that is having a bit of a wobble. So the first thing to do is to try and understand which one is causing you the issues. Now, this is going to sound a bit rogue, but what you want to do is you want to go to, let's say, your first USB composite device. You want to double click on it, so double left click. You then want to go to Details, the Details tab at the top, and then you want to do this drop down menu and you want to go to Hardware IDs, and this will bring up two bits of information. It will be just like this, USB VID, and then some random numbers. Now, the VID is the vendor ID, so i.e. the manufacturer. And then the other one, the PID, is the product code, effectively the model number. Now, I'm not expecting you to know what either of these numbers mean, and I don't know what either of these numbers mean. So what you want to do is take a screenshot. This is the easiest way of doing it. You could, of course, just Google those or put in your favorite search engine. But the best thing to do and the easiest way to resolve it is take a screenshot of that and put the screenshot into your favorite AI engine, Copilot, ChatGPT, Dora, etc. It will come back and tell you the hardware vendor of that device. And if you come across the manufacturer of your troublesome device, or if you really suspect it is your troublesome device, what you then want to do is you want to right click and you want to click uninstall device while it's still plugged in. This will delete all the drivers to do with it. Okay, might seem a bit scary, which is why it's important to check you are uninstalling the right one. You don't want to uninstall your mouse. Well, you can, but it's just a bit of a pain in the bottom. But once you've done that and it's uninstalled it, obviously your screen will completely stop working, which is fine, by the way. This is just a temporary thing. So you've uninstalled the driver. Now what I want you to do is shut down your PC. Okay? Shut down your PC and unplug the connection to your screen or the USB device of what it is. Just keep it unplugged. Reboot Windows as normal. Okay? Then, this is the scary part, go back to Device Manager onto the screen that we're looking at now, and while your PC is on, re-plug in the device. And you will see a brand new composite device appear, and this time, 9 times out of 10, Windows will suddenly go, aha, I know what you are, and it should work. So 9 times out of 10, that will do the trick. If it doesn't, there is one more thing to try. And that one more thing to try is if you go to the same device, so we'll double click on USB composite device, and if we go to, what am I looking for here? Nope, what you want to do, sorry, I had a complete moment there. What you want to do is from device management, you want to go to these, which are your, not necessarily your devices, but actually the sockets themselves, if that makes sense. The hub that they plug into, that are built into your motherboard. So if I go to, for example, the top one, which is AMD, because that's what I have, if you double click on it, left click, and you want to go to the power management tab, and you want to make sure that this is unchecked. You don't want a tick mark in here, which is allow the computer to turn off this device to save power. If you have that on any of your controllers, there is a chance, if you're not doing anything with that device, or if Windows thinks you're not doing anything with that device, it will turn it off, which isn't ideal. And the other thing, the final little thing to do, is if you close them down, go down to the bottom again, type in power, and where it comes up with choose your power plan, change your PC to either high performance or ultimate performance if it's available. What that will also do is it will make sure nothing gets put to sleep. Give that a go. Honestly, 9 times out of 10, that will do the trick. If it doesn't, then it's delving into uninstalling the devices and the device software and reinstalling, which is a lot more heartache. But fingers crossed, it's just Microsoft having a moment with the USB controller. I hope that helps.